Hello, I am Rachel, the Destined One, and so I want to talk to you guys a little bit tonight. And as a chosen one, we always have to be real, and we always have to be authentic. And our journey here on earth as chosen people is to help others through the things that they're going through by the things that we are going through. And almost 2 years ago, I met a divine counterpart. And when I say a divine counterpart, it's somebody who God has sent you. And God sent you to them for you guys to do something together. And it's almost like a soulmate, but it's very different. It's very different. It's deeper. It's bigger. And my divine counterpart is a woman. And I didn't understand this for a long time, and some days I still don't understand it because we were told that we were going to hell if we love somebody of the same sex. And I prayed about this, and I fasted about this, and everything else for almost 2 years. It's almost been 2 years now, but I know that God sent this person and I to each other, and this is very hard because of how we were raised, because of Christianity. And religion tells us that we're wrong, that we shouldn't do this. But as I'm on a spiritual journey, and she is a part of my spiritual journey, I've learned that energy is never created nor destroyed. And I've learned that souls don't have a gender. So how can we all this time, all these years, be bullying people and almost making people unalive themselves for loving the people that they love? And so as I sit here tonight, I always have to be open, raw, and authentic because that's who I am. And as a person of truth, as a vessel of truth, I only get on this camera to let you guys know that, because I want you to know when I show up on this camera who you're listening to. I want you to know that when I show up on this camera, if you don't like that, if you have issue with that, if you have an issue with it, then it's okay to unfollow, it's okay to unlike, it's okay to unsubscribe. But I had no control over this love that I have for this woman. None. When I seen her, when I met her, it was passing. She did a service for me, and it was soulful. It was soulful. It was at a very deep, soulful state. And so, if you guys want to say that I'm gay, then yes, I'm gay. And there's nothing I can do about it because it's our soul recognized each other's soul. It wasn't I'm falling for her because she's a woman. I loved her soul, and her soul loved my soul. And so this has been very difficult for almost 2 years because it's been in my heart. It's been in my mind, and it would not leave. I tried to fast it away. I tried to pray it away. I tried to push it out of my mind, but it does not go away. She's the very first thing that I think of when I wake up. She is the very last thing that I think of when I go to sleep. I pray for her throughout the day. And because she is scared of the way that she feels, she runs and she hides and she makes up fake profiles so she can talk to me, because she can't talk to me being herself. And I had to just walk away from that because I live in a place of truth and authenticity. That's why I am able to sit on this camera and say these things. I am a 42-year-old late in life lesbian. Wow, that don't sound right. It's crazy, but it's true. And so as I come on this camera, I am always going to speak truth. I'm going to speak what God gave me. And a lot of people are going to tell me you don't belong to God because you're gay, which is not true. And a lot of you guys are going to see as more people are awakened, as more truths are awakened. You guys have been hurting people and bullying people forever because of what you were told or what we were told is right and wrong. And a lot of stuff in the Bible has been turned and has been twisted to fit the narrative of those that wrote the Bible or those that supposedly it was inspired by. But as we go into this great awakening, a lot more things are going to happen that you did not see coming, that you do not understand, that we were told that it is wrong, and a lot of ways that we have been taught to, we hurt people. We hurt people for things we don't understand. And when you understand things soulfully, as now I'm understanding things soulfully, is that soul does not have a gender. Soul does not have a gender. My soul recognized her soul. Her soul recognized my soul. And that's what it is. And no, I've never ever been with a woman physically. No. But I love her very deeply. And, you know, I come on this camera to help somebody else who is chosen, who is going through these things of having a twin flame, a soulmate you're meeting and you've never been gay or on that spectrum. And this has happened to you. I come to tell you, know that you're not going to hell, because you're not. Hell is a state of mind. Lower self, higher self. And so as a lot of us are being awakened, we're going to learn so much more about who we are as a people, about what truth is, about what love is. And God is love. Before she and I came here, we signed a soul contract to go through this part of our journey that we are going through together. And right now, it's not together because I can't deal with inauthenticity. I can't deal with lies. I can't deal with people that hide. I walk in truth. That's why I'm able to sit here on this camera and speak in truth. And this is hard. And I know that I'm about to be judged, and I know all the scriptures and the Bible verses are going to come, and people are going to tell me, what God are you hearing from? But I'm a chosen one. I belong to God, and that's it. And, you know, as I go through this journey, I will share more, because this is it's a crazy journey. It's a divine journey. It is from God, because everything you go through was divinely inspired, was already written before you got here. And you signed the contract to go through this, what you're going through. I signed the contract to get on this camera and speak. So here I am, once again, as the destined one, speaking to help somebody else as I go through what I'm going through. And this is very hard. So I'm a person that I will not ever walk in shame. I don't ever hide myself. And if you're hiding yourself, if you're walking in shame, do not hide yourself. You have to live out loud with whatever's going on in your life. I don't mean you have to tell everybody. That don't mean you have to say everything, but at least be real, open, and honest with yourself. This was very hard to get on here and make this video, but I'm a person of truth, and I stand on that, and I believe in that, and that's why with my divine counterpart, my other half, I call her the yin to my yang, which is very real. I can't be near her right now. She can't walk in truth. She's never opened her mouth and been honest, but I always want to come back in my space. But she's not open. She's not honest, and she's afraid of who she is. So she and the person she's with, they're both living a lie. And so I don't want no part with that. I don't want any part of that. So I'm here to help somebody. Hopefully this helps somebody, because this was hard. And I know I'm about to be judged very harshly, because I get on here and I speak the word of God because God gives it to me. And this is all a part of my journey right here. To be open, to be true, to be real, and to be authentic. As I'm a chosen one, I don't know any other way to be. So, all right. You guys, this is crazy. You guys have a great night. I am Rachel, the Destined One, and I will see you guys later.